In your past, you have not seen nor felt what God has in store for you in your future. Can I get some help here? Somebody here now, you living in your past, but you got to leave your past and get ready for your future. You cannot stop in your now, because your now is not what God has. Your future is what God has for you. Oh, God, thank you, Jesus. Look at your neighbor and say, better days is coming. But we must learn how to hold on to our future. We must stick to our future like us on eight, like white on right. We must stick to our future. Oh, God, my future is greater than what I'm going through now. Gives your neighbor a high five. So I feel a miracle in this house. I feel a miracle. Moses brought the children of Israel across the Red Sea. They faced the sea, but God brought them through it, through a miracle. Or may I say, by a miracle. They was wondering, what am I going to do? How are we going to cross this place? God has a plan already. Don't you try to plan how to do it, but God has already made a plan for your life. You might well smile. Don't look at me like that. You might well smile. Look at your neighbor and say, God has a plan for your life. God already have a plan how he's going to take you across the Red Sea. He brought them across the Red Sea. After they grumbled and after they complained, God made a way for them. Guess what? Don't grumble. Don't complain. That makes God angry. God wanted us to trust him. Lord, I will trust you until I die. I know that you're a miracle worker. I know that you can make a way out of nowhere. How do I know you're a servant of God that can make a way out of no way? He will make a way out of no way. Don't try to figure out. Just stand back and watch God's power. Stand back and watch and see the power of God. Oh, God, thank you, Jesus. Oh, God, God opened up the Red Sea. And they went across on dry ground. Somebody is getting ready to cross your Red Sea. Somebody's getting ready to go to the other side. You are tired of this side. You're ready to go to something better, because better is on the other side. Look at somebody and say, better is on the other side. Say, you ought to tell your people, say, let's go. Let's go to the other side. It's time for action. Church, it's time for action. Get moving and get your blessing. It's in the future. But you got to get moving. God didn't say, I'm going to bring your future to you, but I'm going to take you to your future. Oh, y'all didn't get that. Y'all did not get that. Some are sitting down on you, do nothing and waiting on God to bring your future to you. But you got to get up, brush your clothes off, say, I'm going to my future, because what God has for me is not now, but it's in my future. Weeping may endure for a night, but oh, God, thank you. Joy going to come in your future. Joy going to come in the morning. It may be night now, but oh, God, daylight is coming your way. Look at your neighbor and say, daylight is on our pew. Woo, let's give God some hand praise in the house. Whoa. 3-day journey. Then walked about between 30 and 35 mile walk with no water. Can I get some help in that? Can you imagine someone walking through the desert 3 days without water? Many of us will start grumbling. Many of us will start complaining, Lord, we need some water. You just brought us across a Red Sea, all of that water. Here we are right here in the wilderness, and we're thirsty. We're dying of thirst. They start grumbling and they start complaining against the preacher. Can I get some help in the house? But the preacher knew what to do, because they may would have stoned him or killed him. He cried out to God, God, help us here. Make a way for us. We need some water. But they came to the Moriah, and the water was bitter. Isn't it bad to think you have a blessing, and when you get to it, it's not a blessing. It's a curse. It's trouble to you. It's a disappointment to you. It's sorrow to you. It caused grief.